Abdullah Mason versus Jeremia Nakathila. Who's going to win this fight? Well, first of all, who's going to win this fight? Let's take a look at their latest performances, in which Abdullah Mason fought Manuel Jaimes, in which Abdullah Mason dropped Manuel Jaimes in round 2.
That jab is something else from him. There it is.
Abdullah Mason then dropped him again in round 3.
Defense after. You see him got underneath that left uppercut again.
Abdullah Mason then dropped him twice, and the rest enough and stopped the fight in round 4.
Forget about what I'm saying right now. I just want to see this finish right now. There it is.
Now after this, Abdullah Mason went on to fight Carlos Ornelas, in which Abdullah Mason dropped Carlos in round 2.
You can avoid a lot of shots from Abdullah Mason. He timed it perfectly.
Abdullah Mason then dropped him again in round 4.
Oh, that's a nice left there, Mason.
Abdullah Mason then dropped him again, and the rest enough and stopped the fight in round 6.
He's coming downhill, he's going downstairs, and that left hook is landing continually on Ornelas.
Now let's take a look at Jeremiah's latest performances, in which he fought Jeremiah Mir, in which Jeremiah started out very fast, landed some great combinations, knocked out Jeremiah Mir in round 6. Now after this, Jeremiah went on to fight Tafat Sweet Mushando, in which Jeremiah knocked him out in round 1.
Now Abdullah Mason is the real deal. He's a young prospect who's been running the lightweight division along with Keyshawn Davis. So if we take a look at Abdullah Mason, we'll see that he's 21 years old and stands with an undefeated record of 18 wins, finishing 16 of those opponents. Now what makes Abdullah Mason really special is not only his entertaining and dominating performances where he shows off his amazing skill, but it's also how active he's been, as he had 5 fights last year and 2 fights this year. And with this fight, that makes 3 fights for this year so far. So he's on a really good run, and he's also way better than Floyd Schofield. There's a reason why Floyd Schofield and his father didn't want to make the fight happen, and that's because they truly know that Abdullah Mason is the much better and dangerous prospect who has a lot more potential. So now let's talk about this fight. Well, if we take a look at Abdullah Mason's opponent, Jeremia Nakathila, we'll see that he's 35 years old and stands with a record of 26 wins with 21 knockouts and 4 losses, getting TKO'd twice. Now, he's obviously the more experienced fighter, and he has fought Shakur Stevenson, and he has managed to get on a 3-fight winning streak after getting TKO'd twice, but I believe he's no match for Abdullah Mason. I believe he won't be ready to handle Abdullah Mason's speed, power, accuracy, and timing. So for this fight, I got Abdullah Mason winning this fight. I believe he's going to shine when it comes to getting things going, and when it comes to picking his shots, and his counter punching is also going to be on point. I don't think Jeremia Nakathila's defense is going to hold up, so I got Abdullah Mason outclassing and finishing Jeremia Nakathila.